Right now, there are two kinds of people in the world: those who use AI as a shortcut and those who use AI as a force multiplier, and the gap between them is growing fast. If you're only using AI to write emails, summarize texts, or generate random ideas, you're not ahead of the curve. You're barely keeping up, because the real advantage of AI isn't convenience, it's leverage. Most people think falling behind happens slowly, but in reality, it happens all at once. One day you're competent, skilled, respected. The next, someone with half your experience is producing twice your output, learning faster than you ever did, and making decisions with more clarity. Not because they're smarter, but because they're using AI differently. The mistake people make is treating AI like a tool you occasionally open instead of a system you build your life and work around. They ask it questions, get answers, and move on. But the people pulling ahead are doing something else entirely. They're outsourcing thinking layers, not tasks. Think about how much of your day is spent on low-level cognition, clarifying your thoughts, structuring ideas, deciding what matters, figuring out next steps, rewriting the same thing again and again. That mental friction is invisible, but it's exhausting. And AI can eliminate most of it if you let it. High performers don't ask AI, "Can you do this for me?" They ask, "How should I think about this?" They use it to challenge assumptions, simulate outcomes, stress test decisions, and compress years of experience into hours of reflection. If you're learning a new skill and you're not using AI as a personalized tutor that adapts to your weaknesses, you're learning slower than necessary. If you're building a business and AI isn't helping you analyze competitors, refine positioning, and pressure test ideas daily, you're guessing instead of strategizing. If you're creating content and AI isn't acting as an editor, ideation partner, and audience psychologist, you're leaving reach and clarity on the table. And here's the uncomfortable truth. Effort is becoming less important than direction. Hard work still matters, but direction now compounds faster than grind. AI gives you instant feedback loops. You can test ideas in minutes that used to take weeks. You can explore second and third order consequences before making a move. That changes how fast you evolve. Another way people fall behind is by using AI reactively instead of proactively. They wait until they're stuck, until they're overwhelmed, until they've already wasted time. But the real power comes when AI is involved at the start, shaping the process before mistakes happen. Imagine planning your week with AI, not just listing tasks, but optimizing for energy, focus, and long-term goals. Imagine reviewing your decisions at the end of the day with an objective partner that points out blind spots and patterns you missed. Imagine using AI to simulate conversations, negotiations, or presentations before they happen, so you walk in prepared instead of hoping for the best. This isn't science fiction. People are already doing this quietly. And that's why it feels like the world is speeding up while some people stay stuck. There's also a mindset shift most people haven't made yet. AI is not a replacement for your intelligence. It's an extension of it. Just like calculators didn't make mathematicians stupid and search engines didn't kill knowledge, AI won't replace thinkers. It will expose who never learned how to think deeply in the first place. If you rely on AI to avoid thinking, you'll plateau quickly. But if you use it to sharpen thinking, to ask better questions, to see problems from angles you wouldn't naturally consider, you gain an unfair advantage. And here's where things get serious. The future job market won't just reward skills. It will reward people who can design workflows where AI amplifies those skills. Two people with the same knowledge will not be equal anymore. The one who integrates AI into their daily decision-making will outperform the other consistently. This applies beyond work too. Personal growth, fitness, relationships, financial decisions. AI can help you reflect more honestly, plan more strategically, and learn from your own behavior patterns faster than journaling ever could. It can be a mirror, a coach, and a strategist if you let it. The biggest risk right now isn't AI taking your place. The biggest risk is becoming invisible because someone else is producing at a level that makes your effort irrelevant. Not because you're lazy, but because you're playing an old game with new rules. And the scariest part, this gap won't feel dramatic at first. You'll still be busy, still working hard, still making progress. But over time, you'll notice others moving faster with less stress, clearer thinking, and better results. And by the time it's obvious, the distance will be hard to close. So the real question isn't whether you use AI, it's how deeply you integrate it into the way you think, plan, and execute. Because the people who win in the next decade won't be the ones who know the most. They'll be the ones who know how to think alongside machines without losing themselves. If you're not using AI like this, you're not just falling behind. You're preparing for a future that no longer exists. If this helped you, consider subscribing.